ranks, the sword and shield, and then moved on to a switch axe when I was about rank 15 or so. So I got used to the manoeuvrability. And it's a completely different play style. So even now I find myself, if I'm trying to roll out of an attack or evade an attack with a lance, then I just tend to hop back into the face of the monster. And it's usually Devil Joe.
Oh, right, well, yeah.
I think it's mainly because it's just such a different play style to the other blades that I can do it if we do a speed run. You know, the rage match in the arena, and you just stand still and, you know, up stab, up stab, up stab, then yeah, I can do it. But if I have to move, I can't do it.
I'm not a big fan of evade lancing then.
I'm a big fan of jump into the monster's mouth lancing.
Well, I'm sure that's a legitimate method.
Yeah.
So, what things do you think were suitable if we're going to do an adrenaline run that we should carry, like poison tools?
You should have 10 toadstools, 2 large bombs, 3 regular bombs. I usually take a few extra small bombs or just small barrels and gunpowder. Because even if you die once, if you just drop an ancient potion, you can usually get away with coming back down for adrenaline again.
Alright, so run through that list again. So 10 to toadstool, yeah.
10 toadstool, 2 LBD plus.
Got that.
3 LBD.
Got that.
And I usually take 5 barrels and 5 gunpowder.
Okay.
And usually, if I've got spare, I'll take a couple of scatterfish as well, just so that I can make the big bomb, just for the fact that they do more damage.
I think I've only got about 1 scatterfish, so I won't bother carrying scatterfish.
Don't worry about it if not, because what I tend to do with people I know is share the bombs anyway.
So I'll carry 4 bombs.
Oh, Lou, I've
Yeah?
got a critical I+3 pierce set here that I wanted to show.
Ooh. Can you have it and gem out your attack down as well? Your element attack down. Or what gem have you got on it actually? What talent?
I use an evasion plus 10 charm.
No, I haven't got one of those.
Well, if you don't use the evasion,
I might change your gun, because I think I'm going to change your gun.
Change it to one that's got a shield on, and you won't take as much damage when he slams and shit.
Okay.
Cool. Diablos, Barrios, Gobel. Right, I'll take a look at that then.
Which gun would you recommend for this? Because I've got quite a few.
Well, the one I'm using is the Thundercrest Rex.
All the way through?
No, it's... Let me just check. I think it's Chaos Wing for the stock. Let me just double check it now. Devil's Grin.
Is that for the barrel? Yeah?
Yeah.
And okay. I know. Okay.
And Chaos Wing.
Okay.
It's a pierce gun. It's general person. It's what I use all the time, really, actually. I like the shield.
I got too much to choose from. Yeah. Okay, the next batch of questions we've got is from Oz78, yeah? Playing on the EU servers, yeah? Made it possible to run into non-English speaking players. Have you ever encountered any real problems when it comes down to this?
No, only because I think that with being on the EU server, it's as much my responsibility to speak another language as it is for somebody else to speak English. Now, if they can speak English, I would rather that we did that. Me, but if they can't, then what I usually do is get an online translator and make best efforts to speak in their native language. You know, because I can't expect them to speak in mine any more than, if I'm not willing to try theirs.
So you've done it as well, use the actual online translator to try and trying to communicate with someone who's not. Okay. Because I remember there was a time I was in a city. This was a Unity hunt. We had we had 2 people to come down to the Unity hunt. One was a Unity member, one wasn't. And then we had another person who didn't really speak English, but wanted some help. So between the 2 other players that were there, they spoke different languages, and with Google Translator, we use that as a means to try and communicate with the person, which kind of helps a bit. So that's quite good to know, in that sense.
Yeah, but like I said, it's a multicultural world that we live in. So if they can't speak English, I should make the effort and speak their language. I can get by in French. I can understand a lot more French than I can speak, and I understand it. And it's on-screen typing is brilliant because I can understand a lot more written French than I can spoken French. I can get by on German. Can't speak anywhere near as much German as I can French. I understand a little Spanish, a little Italian, a little Portuguese.
Okay. Good.
So usually I can understand what they're saying, and then I have to go on to the translator to be able to tell them what it is in their own language.
Volker.
Yeah.
You speak some different languages, don't you?
I speak a little German.
Yeah.
Dutch, of course, because I'm from Holland.
Yeah.
But I speak English, which is used mostly.
Yeah.
And I can understand a little Spanish and most of the French that I read. It's hard to come up with the right words in French, so I use Google Translator as well. Yeah,
but that's kind of good because the aim. Well, one of the things that we're hoping to do with the podcast, because the EU is so diverse. We want the podcast to actually reflect that all the players that we do get on the EU servers. So if we get someone from Germany who probably speaks a bit of English, it shouldn't be a problem, as long as we've got a means that we can actually communicate.
Yeah.
Yeah? Or Spanish, French, Portuguese, whatever the language is.
Yeah.
But that's quite a good skill. Azarayus, I believe you're in the same boat as me. We only speak one language.
I remember doing German at school, and I think we did some Spanish in the last year I was there, but all of that is completely buried in my memory now. I've been to sleep a few times since then.
All right. I remember doing French, and I think it was Spanish, and I can recognise some of the actual French words, but I wouldn't even know how to speak it, to be honest. So, but it'd have to be a translator. But I would rather someone. I usually ask if someone's in the room can speak a different language to help communicate. If someone comes in the room and don't speak any English.
This is one of the games really that makes me question the reason that I just speak English really. Because I think it's useful to be able to speak more than one language.
Yeah.
And it's playing games like this where you're inevitably going to end up speaking with somebody that you can't speak their language. And somehow, I don't know how it works really, but you still kind of manage to pull off a successful hunt 9 times out of 10.
Oh yeah.
Even without being able to communicate.
Oh yeah, because you have what you call the silent hunters, where they'll say hi, they'll say bye. They can't really speak the language, but somehow things connect and you get done what needs to be done.
Yeah.
And it works out quite well.
But all the same, it just because when people have got written in their profile the plethora of languages that they might speak, it intimidates me a little bit and kind of like makes me kick myself and think, oh, I should really make the effort myself. I should actually, try and dig out whichever bit of German that I might know from school days.
Precisely the reason why I go to an online translator, because because more often than not you'll find that other people from other countries can speak a lot better English than I can their language, and they will. I've had it, I'm really sorry about me English, it's really bad, and it's like, no, actually, it's a lot better than my German.
Well, exactly, yeah.
Don't you worry about it.
Yeah, it's quite humbling, really.
Yeah.
But English is the main language in trade and stuff, so.
Yeah.
You can expect them to know a little bit English.
But
in my opinion.
Only because English people forced everybody to use English.
Yeah, the speak English or die.
Yeah. Yeah, which is
but
another
it is
reason
good
why
if
I
you
think
know English. You can talk to most of the European people. You can talk to America. You can talk to people in Australia as well.
Yeah, which is very true, where English is...
The only downside to it, really, is that if you're born English-speaking, there's less motivation to learn another language.
Unless you've got that, you're inclined to do that?
Yeah, unless you've got the proper inclination, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. The other question is, in your opinion, Lou, what would define a player of exceptional skill? Yeah? Is there someone within your circle of friends? I mean, you have answered that sort of already. You really have.
Yeah,
but I want to go on to something because I think this is a important kind of, a kind of an interesting question because skill, you hear people talk about good game, bad player, good player. It's a very subjective word. What would you define, in your personal opinion, is a good player? What would be your definition?
Somebody who's better than me.
That's a good one. Yeah, that's a good one.
No, I think an exceptional player would be somebody. There've been a couple of people that I've played with that have absolutely impressed me, and it's the fact that they've been able to dodge 99% of the attacks.
Mm-hmm.
And they are they're able to attack the monster themselves without missing stuff, which I still do. You know, if your camera angle's wrong and you think you're close enough and you're not, and 4 out of 5 of your shots haven't connected before you've noticed.
Yeah.
Whereas a really, really good player picks that up before the mistake happens.
Is that an exceptional player or a good player? Because there's
I'd say exceptional because a lot of people that I play with play as I do. They'll miss some shots, they'll die sometimes, and I would say I'm an averagely decent player.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm not really bad, but anybody who's better than me is exceptional.
Okay. So, alright, let's look at good player then. Let's go down to good. So let's bring it down a notch.
But before we do that, I want to urge you, Shewar, to ready up.
I am ready.
Oh, and have you guys got your combines for the pierce shot on your speed combo list before we set off?
Oh, that I haven't got sorted.
Actually, that's a good point. I actually need some things to...
Bird Wyvern fangs, the purple ones.
I was just about to ask you, yeah.
Just check. Yeah, Bird Wyvern fangs, Bone Husk, S.
Oh, just Wyvern fangs, yeah?
Actually, no, it's Bird Wyvern fangs and Huskberries, actually. Yeah.
Hold on a minute. Is it
You'll
bird?
probably have it killed before you run out of them.
Is it bird? Bird? Does it start with bird?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think I got any.
I can give you some if you have.
Are they by the Bird Wyvern bone? Ordinarily.
You had the same trouble last time.
Oh, I've got, sorry, I have got some. I'm looking in the wrong area.
To the Great Jacket.
Bird Wyvern fangs.
Yeah, I was looking in the wrong section.
But I know that Azarayus, you didn't have any last run we did. So I don't know if you gathered them.
It's probably going to be... It's not the sort of thing I'd ordinarily farm.
Because in that case, you probably won't have them now either.
Oh, no, I have. I've got 70.
Oh, that's close. But I'll just give you... Oh, I can't give them. They're...
No, raffle. Yeah.
But 70 will do. I'm gonna guess we'll have it dead by the time you run out.
Yeah, just bring lots of pellet shot as well.
Yeah, pellet shots. Are you serious about that?
Yeah. Why not?
Well, pellet shots.
Well, what I usually do is, if by some small chance we've run out of pierce shot and he's still not dead, then I'll just hit him with some crag, then dragon, then crag, then pellet, in that order, and he's definitely dead by then.
Okay, are we all packing in it?
Guys, combine books as well.
I've got my. I always work with combined books before. So going back to the question, Lou, what is your definition, in your opinion, and what would you class as a good player? Because the word is so subjective.